have parking issues, and what would be the required amount of parking required to sustain that business or to approve it according to our zoning bylaw?
Because it's similar to another business that's right there as well that we're going through.
There's already parking issues in that area. What would be the additional parking requirement required for that business? And how would that be accommodated through our zoning bylaw?
That's addressed in this report.
Is that directed to me?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. I guess, yeah, in the original report, they plan to meet the required, I believe it might be 3 or 4, I could look at it if you really need to know, but they plan to use the cash and move off-street parking requirement as an option that's provided in the zoning bylaw.
So is that similar to what that other business? Okay, thank you. Councillor McPhail.
Thanks. So the comments I have are less about competition and more about investment in the downtown core. When we talk about investing or getting businesses and attracting businesses into our downtown core, I think that we have to be clear that we want to do business in our downtown core. And when we talk about the competition in our downtown core, specifically to the market that we're looking at in the cannabis sector, there's online sales that brick and mortar buildings have to compete with. There are so many other ways that, you know, like the people that normally shop within cities for selection and whatnot, by providing more selection in our community and a healthy competition in our community, I think that we're also allowing brick and mortar buildings to succeed in our market. And I mean, when we talk about LaRange being the capital of Northern Saskatchewan, and allowing people to think of a place to stop. And if the person that is north or east-west of LaRange would like to shop in LaRange, and that would include their cannabis purchases, then I think that the healthy competition would be a good thing for our retail sector and getting people not only thinking of LaRange, but stopping at LaRange. And I would vote in favor of this, mainly due to the influence of the investment in our downtown core and having new businesses and new signage and more buildings being occupied by businesses rather than empty concrete buildings at this point.
Okay, so what's before us tonight is the discretionary use application for the cannabis retail outlet named Red's Cannabis, located at Lot 2, Block 12, Plan Number CN1121, commonly known as 916 LaRange Avenue. So that is what is before us tonight. And so we have to decide whether we are going ahead with it, approving it, or not. Councillor Vetter?
I'll make a motion that council proceed with option A to approve the discretionary use application for a cannabis retail outlet named Red's Cannabis, located on Lot 2, Block 12, Plan CN1121, commonly known as 916 LaRange Avenue, subject to applicable fees and provisions of zoning bylaw 572/16.
Seconder?
I will second that and ask that the vote be recorded.
Okay, so motion by Councillor Vetter, seconded by Councillor McPhail, and this will be a recorded vote. So we'll start with Councillor Vetter.
In favor?
Councillor Clausen?
I'm opposed.
Okay. Councillor McPhail?
In favor.
Councillor Hinsky?
In favor.
In favor? Sorry, in favor, yeah, okay. Councillor Reese?
Opposed.
Okay, and so that's three to 2 in favor, so I don't need to vote, but I do need for the recorded vote, so I am in favor. So the motion is carried, and we move on. Okay, we move on to number 9.3, which is the building development permit stats report for May 22nd, 2022, for information purposes only.
Receive and file.
Seconder?
Second.
Okay, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. Motion's carried. Move on to 9.4, which is the Churchill Community High School grad rental request for decision.
I'll declare conflict on this one.
Okay, thank you.
I'll move to proceed with Council A and approve the rate of $400 for this year, and further the Council direct administration to develop a services fee policy.
Have a seconder?
I'll second.
Any further comments?
I'll do.
Hmm?
I'm in favor.
Oh, no, just any questions, comments?
Oh,
Alright, we'll call the question. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. Motion is carried.
She stayed easy.
Okay. We move on to 9.5, which is the finance reports, budgetary control report, list of accounts for approval, and check reconciliation.
Receive and file, or motion to approve. What do you need? Receive and file.
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, all opposed say nay. Motion is carried. We move on to,
Move to enter into camera.
thank you, seconder.
I'll second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. Okay, the motion's carried, move to camera.
And call for recess.
Sure, let's do a 10-minute recess. Dwayne, thank you for being here. Keaton, thank you for being here as well.
Thank you. Have a good night, guys.
You too.
Thank you.
Well, no, he's got, oh, if you give him to you, just walk him in your office or something.
Wow. Now a good time to ask about the
Sure. In front.
just passing along information. One is passing on some information that our plan was